Hello students, I hope you are doing well, studying properly and learning all your concepts. A jackal judge. Once upon a time, a hunter put a large cage in the jungle to catch a tiger. He put a sheep in it to attract the big cat. He waited whole night for the tiger to come, but the tiger did not come. So he went home to come again in the evening. By chance, the tiger fell in a pit. Anyhow, he came out by morning. He saw the sheep and moved to eat it. As he entered the cage, the door was automatically closed. The tiger tried to get out of the bars. He rolled and bit the bars when the rage, but he failed. A milk vendor passed that way. The tiger cried, "Please open the door of this cage to let me out." "No, sir," replied the man, shaking with fear. "You will eat me up." "I will not, I promise," the tiger said. "I will serve you my whole life." The vendor started on his way, but the tiger began to sob with tears. Tiger क्या करा, वो रोने लगा. The gentleman's heart took pity. He returned. The tiger promised again and again. Tiger ने बार बार promise किया. At last, the vendor opened the cage. As the tiger came out, he seized the vendor. "You poor man," cried. "You promised not to eat me, sir. What a fool are you! Other man like you put this cage to trap me. I will eat all of you." उसने क्या कहा कि I will eat all the men. The man pleaded for long. After long request and weeping of the man, the tiger consented to abide by the decision of the first three creatures other than man. He said कि जो पहले तीन लोग जो man नहीं है बोलेंगे वो वही करेगा. They will decide about the rightness of the tiger's action. The man asked a nearby tree, but the tree replied, "What is right and what is wrong? You men can tell better. I give shade and fruits to you, but in return you break my branches to feed your cattle." Then the man and tiger went further till they saw a buffalo turning a well wheel. When the buffalo was asked about the rightness of the tiger's action, she said, "What rightness?" "Well, I gave milk, men fed on cotton seed and oil cake, but now they yoke me here and give me dry leaves only." They moved to find a third creature. On the way, they met a jackal who greeted the tiger and called out, "Why, what's the matter? This man looks miserable." The man told him all the story, and the jackal said, "How confusing, tell me again." The man repeated, but the jackal shook his head. He said, "I will go to the cage and then perhaps I shall be able to understand." All three reached the cage. The man told the whole story all over again. "Let me see, how did it happen?" "You were in the cage and the tiger came." "Pooh!" interrupted the tiger. "I was in the cage." The jackal pretended to tremble with fright. "But sir, you could not be. The man could be in a cage." उसने कहा कि आप तो केज में हो ही नहीं सकते, man हो सकता है. The tiger became furious at the jackal and spoke out, "You stupid jackal, I said I was in the cage." "But sir, how did you get in?" The jackal spoke slowly. "How? Why, through the door, of course." "Please don't be angry, sir, but the door is small for your highness." The tiger lost patience and rushed into the cage. He shouted, "The door is big enough for me too." As the tiger entered the cage, the door was automatically closed. Tiger फिर से cage में फंस गया. The jackal said, "How can a stupid jackal judge the fate of a tiger or a man? I think this situation should not change." इसने कहा situation बदलनी नहीं चाहिए. Cage में tiger रहना चाहिए और man कहाँ बाहर. Turning to the vendor, he said, "Oh man, what a fool you are. Run away home now." The tiger sighed, sobbed and wept again in pain. He could see the hunter coming. He could see कि hunter आके उसे लेने वाला है. Word meaning: automatically done by itself. Furious, full of anger. Pleaded, an emotional request. Consented, agreed. Abide, accept or obey. Confusing, unclear. Interrupt, stop a person by saying something. Pretend, fake expression. Sighed, deep breath. Objective type questions. Who put the cage in the jungle? किसने रखा? A hunter. बाकी आप खुद से करोगे. These also you'll do on your own. Fill in the blanks with correct options. A tiger saw the dash and moved to eat it. Saw the sheep. Subjective type questions. What did the hunter put inside the cage and why? He put a sheep to attract the tiger. ये सारे questions आप खुद से करेंगे. अब write T for true and F for false statements. The hunter put a deer in the large cage. False. Listen and speak. Vicky. How much is this watch for? It's for 500 rupees. It's reasonable price. How much is this t-shirt for? It's for 300 rupees. It is very costly. Writing skills. Look at these pictures and write a story. Give names to every child and the dog. आपको इन पिक्चर से क्या बनानी है? एक स्टोरी. Grammatical skills. Here are some stupid words. A stupid person behaves in a way that shows very bad judgment and that is likely to cause problems. You stupid boy, I have told you never to play these matches. In American English, we usually use dumb for stupid. He was dumb enough to believe her. A silly person behaves in a way which is not at all sensible or serious. Example, I think you're silly to worry so much about your hair. An idiot fool does something very stupid or embarrassing. You lost the tickets? How could you be such a fool? Fill in the right words in the blanks. The children were running around and shouting and being very silly. बाकी सब आप खुद से करोगे. We use this, that, these, those without a noun or with a noun. When we use these, that, these, those without a noun, उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं? Demonstrative pronoun. This and that are used for one countable noun or with uncountable nouns. These and those are used for plural countable nouns. This and these point to the nouns that are in hand or near the speaker, that is here, and that and those point to the nouns that are far from the speaker, like there. This is my bicycle, that is my brother's bike. These are very nice flowers, those are birds. See, fill in the blanks with this, that, these and those. Dash is a pretty doll in my hand. This is a pretty doll in my hand. Similarly, आप बाकी सारे करोगे. अब activity skills. Read the limericks. There was a young lady of Lynn who was so uncommonly thin that when she essayed to drink lemonade, she slipped through the straw and fell in. I hope you understood this chapter properly. Read it again and revise all the questions to understand it even better.